This is Publix Field, the spring training home of the Detroit Tigers. Located between Tampa and Orlando in Lakeland, Florida, the ballpark has a capacity of 8,500 fans, which ties it for the fourth largest in the Grapefruit League. The stadium opened in 1966 to replace the Tigers' former home, Henley Field. The new ballpark cost a total of $360,000 and is named after Lakeland Parks and Recreation Director Marcus Joker Marchant. When the stadium opened, it held 4,900 fans. In 1988, a bleachers section was added down the left field line, increasing seating capacity to 7,027. In 2002, a $6.5 million renovation took place and expanded the capacity to 8,500. Most recently, in 2016, a $37 million renovation occurred, which included adding a new outfield concourse, concession stands, seating areas, and more. When the venue reopened in 2017, it was renamed to Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium after Lakeland's own Publix supermarket. Tigertown, USA also hosts the Tigers' single-A Florida State League affiliate, the Lakeland Flying Tigers, as well as Detroit's Complex League team. The Tigers' lease of the ballpark lasts until at least 2036. So being one of the older stadiums here in the Grapefruit League, this does remind me a little bit of Ed Smith Stadium in Sarasota, the home of the Orioles, with stucco and arches throughout the ballpark. The concourse is located on the ground level and features several concession options. Heading towards the outfield, you will find the stairs to the 34 Club, a premium space that includes food and drinks. You can also find the Yingling dugout and the Pepsi Pavilion. This next area is one of my favorite Harrison's highlights of the stadium. It's called the runway and it makes up the right field. This area is perched above the arm barns of both teams and it features drink rails as well as retired numbers and a concrete runway. Now this runway pays homage to the Lodwick Schools of Aeronautics that was previously located on the site that Tigertown is today. And this facility was used to train several military pilots. Once you get done taxiing the runway, you find yourself at the Corona Cabana, a bar underneath the scoreboard that has picnic table seating and overlooks the berm as well as the practice fields. Heading back to the concourse, you will find a sign with the minor league affiliates. In the seating bowl, you will find, in my opinion, the closest seats to the field in any spring training ballpark. Back on the concourse, there are several photo ops, including maps of the Grapefruit League, as well as the Minor League Florida State League, RIP to the Florida Fire Frogs, and the Charlotte Stone Crabs. Alright, let's go ahead and review the popcorns available for $4.25 at basically any concession stand. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Yeah, this popcorn does taste a little bit old, definitely not freshly popped, which is unfortunate. The butter flavor is there, it's kind of salty. The kernels do taste a little overdone, a little bit burnt. And if we look at the top of the pop, Publix Field comes in at number 9 between Lakeland Park and TD Ballpark. Publix Field has several cool concessions to check out, including the Hangar, a grab-and-go market, an ice cream stand featuring Central Florida's famous strawberry shortcakes, the Coney Dog Stand, featuring a hot dog topped with chili, cheese, onions, and mustard, and the Nacho Stand with its loaded nachos with your choice of meat, sour cream, pico de gallo, cheese, jalapenos, green onions, and guac. Alright, now let's get a taste of Tigertown. We are here with the barbecue nachos from the Nacho and Barbecue Sandwich Stand over on the third base side of the stadium before you get to the berm. Let's go ahead and taste it for $10. You go ahead and you get chicken or pork with barbecue sauce. You can choose tangy or regular with sour cream, fried onions, cheese, and jalapenos. So let's give it a taste. These nachos are really some of the best you can get here in the Grapefruit League. You know, with the portion size for $10 is a great deal, but going to the actual flavor of it, the plentiful pork with the barbecue sauce really gives it a nice flavor. It's not bland at all, well seasoned, and everything balances each other out with the fried onions and the jalapenos to give it a little bit of spice to it. With the pork's definitely not overdone, it's delicious. So if we're giving this on our pop point scale, this is going to get 5 out of 6 pop points on the pop point scale. Definitely if you're coming here to Publix Field, get these nachos. They also have other types of nachos, so go ahead and get some nachos to try here. The main store at the ballpark is the D Shop, which is located by the main entrance and features both Flying Tigers and spring training merch. If you watch our Farm Frenzy series, you know that each minor league stadium I visit, I pick out a hat, and today there are 2 main options to choose between: a primary Flying Tigers logo and a Tigertown USA logo. The hat I decided to go with is the primary Flying Tigers logo. This hat not only looks cool, but I also think is unique how the name ties into both the Detroit Tigers as well as the soldiers who trained right here in Lakeland. Overall at Publix Field, since the popcorn was not freshly popped, I would give the food quality 3 pop points. The nachos were tremendous and the other food dishes I saw looked good as well, so it kind of balances out. For value, the stadium gets 4 pop points. My general admission ticket cost $15, something that is more and more rare in spring training. Parking was $10 and I thought the food and drinks were decently priced. For entertainment, the stadium gets 2 pop points. There was not any live music, a mascot, or any engaging promotions. Most of the time, it was just a random row winning an item. For experience, the stadium gets 4 pop points. There were plenty of tables for fans to sit in and eat, as well as get out of the Florida sun. Parking was easy and there was virtually no line to enter the stadium when I got there at 11 a.m. The Mediterranean style gives the stadium some character and enhances the experience. Add it all up, and Publix Field at Joker Marchant Stadium gets an overall stadium score of 7 out of 10, or warm and white. Well, you have the score, and that's the show. Thank you for joining me here on another Slice of Spring, and be sure to subscribe for more episodes right here on Concession Critics.